think so, but what does it mean, Riley?
It means that we're back in the Pokemon Showdown here on night 2 of the moon landing. We're a little bit earlier than people expected, but that's because good things come quickly and come fast. It is time to party. That is right, OBS Ninja is still loud. I forgot because Pokemon Showdown is louder than God. Oh, hello, gamers. Hello, everybody. Yep. Pokemon Showdown is correct. It's actually not me this time, which makes me feel better. Oh, Andrew, it's a pleasure to be here with you again.
It's good to be here with you. Do you know what we're here for tonight?
Pokemon Showdown, right? And Trans Lifeline, more importantly.
Absolutely. Do you know how we're doing that? Do you know this format we're getting into with Pokemon? It's a weird one.
Is this the one where it's randomized Pokemon, randomized teams? Every time they hit, they bounce out and they have to tag in a new Pokemon?
We have swapped formats.
Every time a format happens, it has to switch and bounce out and switch to a different one?
Exactly. Every time a new format comes in and gets hit, we're going to another round and getting a new format. This is a format called Burning Mon.
Like Burning Wheel?
Like Burning Man, Riley, the drug festival with the music.
The drug festival, that is right. Tell me about this.
Every Pokemon that is in this format is going to be randomized. None of us pick our Pokemon. They are all coming at us at random, right? Here's the pitch. All the Pokemon are burnt.
Oh, they start burned.
They start burned. They will continue to burn. Every Pokemon has to deal with the fact that they are currently burnt. Now, burning in Pokemon does 2 effects. One, it hurts you a little bit every turn. So, it's going to be a little harder to stall out than usual in a Pokemon format. The other thing that it does is it lowers your Pokemon's attack. In the same way that paralysis lowers speed, attack is going to be nerfed in this format, which means Pokemon that are usually a little fragile, usually can't take a punch to the face, this might be their chance to shine.
Outstanding. Well, all right. I'm excited to see this. I love these fancy new shenanigans that these kids are always bringing to Pokemon. I'm always excited to see it. And now, as always, we have Fleur and Jeff here. They have each prepared a promo for us again, like the other night. Do you mind if I share with you what Jeff has brought to the table?
I would love to see some promos.
All right. I'm going to have to rewatch these again later because these ones I did not pre-watch because I've been busy all day. But let's bring it live now. Did it come live? Didn't come live. Oh, because it's behind the OBS. It's behind the game. 1 second, gamers. Boop. Bring it live now. Click and hit play. Restart. Oh, it's Morbin time. Is this gonna get us?
Oh God, are we gonna get taken down like Morbin Forever did, or whatever that show is called?
Is that a car? Is my Ghost Rider?
No, that's Jeff Stormer, Riley.
Thank you for meeting me,
right,
Michael
you're
Morbius.
right.
It's me, Jeff Stormer from Podcasts, and I need your help.
Smiling so big.
I won my last round in the Pokemon tournament, and now I'm up against Fleur in the second round. The rules are changed, and I'm good, but this might be the most important match of my life, and now I need your help. Can you train me to be better at Pokemon?
Jeff Stormius. All right. A very good intro. Are you ready to see what else has been brought to the table?
I'm so curious what else has been brought to the table.
And this is what Fleur has to say. Oh, fuck yes. Incredible. God damn it. It is, as always, time to get to the fucking party in here. I've got my big thing of coffee.
It looks like the Pokemon aren't going to be the only thing starting these battles burnt.
Exactly. It is the Moonshot roast. Oh God. Okay.
Hey, Riley, can you share the match with me? Otherwise, I'll be following along on Twitch.
Did you not get the link in the Pokemon Tournament channel? I will at you.
At me, please, because I think I might have grabbed the wrong one.
You should be looking at Marshadow.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that I'm looking at the actual matches, not a screen. We're good to go.
All right, gamers. Then in that case, 1, 2, 3, ding, ding, ding. It is time for the match to start.
Yeah, we're starting off with Marshadow and Dhelmise. These are two Pokemon that do not like being burned. I know that sounds a bit redundant, but both of them want to be hitting hard and hitting with powerful physical moves. Neither of them are going to get to really do that this match.
If there's one thing I know, it is that these are two Pokemon.
They sure are. Marshadow is a little fighting ghost type, and Dhelmise is a grass ghost type. So pretty evenly matched, all things considered. Ghost is super effective against itself, so we're just kind of getting a little slugfest here to start things off. Now, both of them are burned, but Dhelmise has leftovers. That means that it's healing every turn. That's going to be good for it. And it has Synthesis. You know, I was saying before, this format isn't very well adjusted for Pokemon that want to be healing every turn and trying to stall out the opponent, but Dhelmise is looking pretty good here. Durant gets an X-Scissor off. It's met with a knockoff. Dhelmise is taking out these held items one by one. That's a pretty solid opening strategy.
I am getting messages right now on Twitter from what I believe to be one of Durant's ghost accounts that they're always tweeting on. That's a Kevin Durant joke?
Riley, I got to tell you, I got that one.
Oh shit, nicely done.
I don't know much about sports, but I do know that Kevin Durant has ghost accounts that he uses on Twitter.
He does the Slim Reaper be posting.
Now, Dhelmise is sitting here. They're sitting strong. They're sitting as a pretty tough wall. I'm starting to wonder, it doesn't look like what Jeff has been throwing at it is seeming to work. Do you think it's time for Jeff to maybe swap to a different strategy?
Yeah, because Dhelmise just seems to be dodging. Seems to be working away.
Oh, frankly, missing with that X-Scissor is not gonna do it.
All right, I believe. We got Golisopod out here again.
Swapping to Golisopod, expertly dodging that Power Whip. Now, even if that Power Whip connected, it wouldn't have been very powerful. Golisopod resisted a lot, being both a bug and a water type. Nope.
That's an amateur.
Yeah, resisted a normal amount. Now that I think about the math. But we're getting a good knockoff, getting rid of those leftovers. This wall's starting to crack, Riley.
I have... Nope, but again, Synthesis. Dhelmise is back up again. How much PP does Synthesis have?
I want to say Synthesis normally has 5. You can probably extend it up to 8 using an item like a PP Max or PP Up. So my gut says it's going to have the full 8 in this game.
Now Dhelmise keeps healing, keeps getting like pretty much health all the way back up. I don't know what you do in this situation, right?
It is tough. I couldn't tell you what the best way to move forward here is, but this Dhelmise has been standing strong as a solid wall. And now Golisopod is going to swap out immediately due to its nature with the ability Emergency Exit. So it gets a little spooked there and decides, I'm out of here. Let's swap to Marshadow.
Oh, we finally have Dhelmise off the board, and Honchkrow is in.
Swap to Honchkrow. Honchkrow is a great Pokemon against Marshadow. Both Dark and Flying are good against one of Marshadow's types.
Okay, I'm very excited to see what happens out of this, because I don't know if I believe... Oh, we got our first legendary of the day.
Azelf. It dodges Sucker Punch by the nature that it's not attacking, but Azelf's going to be tough. It's a Psychic type against a Dark type. Dark types are strong, and they're even immune to Psychic moves.
Vespiquen, we're getting to see all of everyone's team right now. Vespiquen is out here and got hit with that Psyshock. And it looks like Azelf has some fucking leftovers on there. It's chowing down to fight back against the burn. Oh, Psyshock again, a U-turn.
A U-turn from Vespiquen. It's super effective and swaps out. If Jeff used a Psychic move here, then... Oh, never mind. It looks like Azelf had already gone. My bad.
Yep. Azelf was able to get that first shot off, which is big.
Now, if it had been slower, it would have been really nice for Fleur, because the Honchkrow would have been immune to the attack it ended up using.
All right, Kevin is back out here. Oh, hold on.
Barely resisted Brave Bird, and Durant holds on through the burn.
That's what we like to see. But Followed up immediately with a Sucker Punch, not fast
Sucker
enough.
Punch with priority takes it down, and Honchkro's attack is raised by Moxie. Honchkro lives for blood, loves drama, will raise its power every time it knocks out a Pokemon.
Hey, what the fuck am I looking at?
I think this is a Mega Kyurem.
I have never seen this big-fisted, like, anime-ass motherfucker, but it did just crush Honchkrow in its meaty paws.
This is an Ice Dragon. It is going to take that down. Now, as an Ice type, I believe it's weak to Fighting type. I don't think Dragon resists Fighting, so Passimian's a pretty good swap in here. But Passimian uses Close Combat, lowers its defenses there a bit, and eats a Dragon Pulse. Not quite enough to take it out. Kyurem heals up a little bit.
Do we think that Kyurem's going to be able to get a hit off against Passimian here?
I'm willing to bet.
Speed
I think
down.
Kyurem might swap out, and there it is.
There
As
we
a
go,
resist
there we
in
go.
close combat, Passimian's defenses continue to drop. You kind of have to wonder, is Fleur going to take the turn off to swap out? It looks like they are.
Vespiquen with pressure in on the game. Psyshock hits. Vespiquen is still alive. Will the burn finish it? No,
It
because the
will not.
leftovers will protect.
And it looks like Burn is doing 6% damage every turn, so Vespiquen would have barely held on anyways.
Psyshock, reflect, burn.
going-
This is whew.
Vespiquen going for the protect just to in a normal situation would have held on to gain an extra bit of life, but it stays neutral due to the burn.
This is a tense matchup here. Delmise is back out, and it might be the demise of Jeff, because I don't know if he ever found a solution for this anchor.
I don't know that he has so far. We don't know the moves that Kyurem has, but as an Ice type, it might do okay against Delmise.
We saw Dragon Pulse. That's the only move that we witnessed.
Yeah, so far,
Ooh,
smart
that's gonna be
play from Jeff. Jeff hits Delmise with a taunt. That means that Delmise can't heal up. All it can do is use attacking moves.
Oh, Kyurem White is out here and had barely enough health to be there. Doesn't
Just
matter.
enough to take it off.
All right, what's gonna happen here? Cryogonal.
We've got Cryogonal, the little Ice type that could, coming in against Delmise. Delmise gonna
No,
swap
Omastar.
Omastar, which you're gonna eat an Ice Beam.
That's fine. That's fine. The burns hit. Oh, this is tense. This is back and forth. These two are not waiting. Hey, Jeff going again for the not very effective attack. We see our first hazard on the field.
We got Stealth Rocks. Those, they're not going to be as effective as they were in the other match because players have a little bit more control of when their Pokemon get to swap in and out. But Stealth Rocks are Stealth Rocks, baby. Those are going to do good damage over time regardless.
One thing that I like is how fast this game is moving. These two are swinging back and forth and back and forth. I gotta know why Jeff keeps sitting with the Ice Beam, but I guess it's working, even if it's not very effective. It still might get him the W. Praise Helix indeed, Colton. Omastar, a classic from the Twitch Plays Pokemon. You remember that bad boy.
I do.
That felt like an
Cryogonal takes it out.
unforced error from Fleur.
I don't know. Now, maybe Fleur's strategy there was just, let's weaken this Cryogonal very, just a bit. I don't have any solid switch-ins, so let's just kind of lower it down. Not put any extra damage on the Pokemon that I want to protect on my team, like Delmise, like Passimian, and like this Huntail.
Interesting. It is 3-4 right now. We've seen all of Jeff's team. Cryogonal fully healed. Cell Smash has gone off.
It has Shell Smashed and used its item, the White Herb. That means that it gets all the benefits of Shell Smash without any of the downsides. This is a
shit.
super speedy, super strong, super special strong Huntail. Now,
All right.
can it power through and knock out this Cryogonal? It's using Waterfall
It can.
and
Wow.
takes it out.
Wow. This is going to be scary because what can Jeff do against this? Looking at the rest of those Pokemon, Marshadow already mostly dead. We might see the end of Jeff here with this pumped up Huntail.
Yeah, Marshadow's almost down, Azelf is almost down, and Galissapod, all of Jeff's Pokemon are down in, if not in the red, in the very low yellow.
Another Shell Smash.
Another Shell Smash going for...
Damn.
What was that? Spectral Thief!
Whoa!
A Spectral
Holy
Thief out of
shit!
Marshadow
Holy
steals all
shit!
of the boosts of Huntail.
Oh my god! Damn!
Now, Marshadow is still going to be able to hold on for a couple turns with all of the boosts that were given by the Shell Smashes.
Why work for it yourself when you can just take it from your enemy? That is an amazing play. Wow. Holy shit.
Wow. I'm seeing
somebody clip it.
I'm seeing an oops in the chat from Fleur. Can Fleur come back from what looks like a very dangerous mistake?
Wow.
Fleur's weighing their options, figuring out what is the best thing to send out in this moment. You got a Delmise at 49% of its HP and a Passimian at 21. You know, we were just talking about how low Jeff's Pokemon were at now, but
it doesn't matter if you hit first.
It doesn't matter if and Marshadow's sitting here with 3 times the speed it normally has.
It is only. Here's the thing.
Jeff's
all
playing,
it needs to do is get its next hit.
Playing its
next hit. It's going to
hitting
do it.
Shadow Sneak, making sure it goes first regardless.
Oh
that is
my
enough.
god! God damn! Holy shit!
What a battle! What an end! It is Morbin time.
It's Stormin time. This
we're
is fucking
seeing
incredible.
It looked like there was a misclick from Fleur in the battle, but that one misclick was all that was needed.
Damn. Fleur put in a great fight.
Goes to show you what difference one turn can make in this game. King's game, Mon chess, if you will.
It's a back and forth, and you know, Fleur did an amazing job out here, and I don't think anyone can fucking deny that. The
Absolutely
skill
not.
that they brought. God damn.
What a battle.
Okay, all right.
Turn down my air conditioner.
Is it too loud?
No, I'm gonna turn it on. It's too hot.
Well, Andrew, it's about to get even hotter for you because you're going into the battle zone next.
Time for me to hit the hot zone?
You're going into the hot zone, and I'm gonna get your co-host Marn up in this Chili's.
Well, I'm gonna start us off. I'm gonna start us off with a bit of a promo here.
Oh! You're pulling out of Argyle's handbook.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this one live. Hey, chat. This one's in the bag. Deuces.
Good job, Andrew. Marn, hello. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm good. My cat is chasing me around because she's mad that I got up to cast this.
I understand. Well, don't worry. I'm about to hit play on Ken's promo. We're gonna watch it together as a team. So get ready, get steady. Ken.
There he is.
Hey everybody, it's me, Ken again. I have already had so much fun absolutely destroying Christopher Hutton with my clonification beam that at this point I can die happy knowing that I have viciously humiliated him to a fucking audience. Andrew knows his Pokemon. And I'm gonna be honest here, I stand no fucking chance. A clown cannot fight against a wizard, especially one that knows talking monsters. I have no shit to talk here. I really don't. So instead, here's Peter Griffin dancing to the song Big Shot from Deltarune Chapter 2 while I drink a Capri Sun.
I think you still have Andrew on camera, not me, by the way.
Yeah, you
I
should
didn't know that you had your camera up, Marn.
I do. I joined the room.
Oh damn. Okay, well, give me one quick second. That was an amazing, amazing showing from Ken again, proving to be very good at these promos. Marn, you're on screen, and are we ready to watch them fight?
Absolutely.
All right, Ken, Andrew, ding, ding, ding. All right, tell me what you're seeing in front of us. We're seeing the Pheromosa and Rhyperior. Is that correct?
Yeah. Andrew's starting out with an Ultra Beast. That's interesting.
Andrew doesn't like Ultra Beast. Am I right about that?
You could be right. I feel like a large portion of the Champs hosts don't like Ultra Beast.
I am an Ultra Beast respecter, and I think that's just true about me.
I like some of them, but Pheromosa is very fast, so I think that Andrew wants that going for him starting out the gate.
Was this also a randomized Pokemon selection, or
Yes.
Oh my
God!
jump kick, Beast Boost.
All right.
Here we go. Andrew said no clowns allowed. Oh, Love Disc is here. What's happening now? We got the little heart Pokemon up against what seems to be a skeleton in a slug hat, if I'm looking at it right.
Yep.
Beedrill in the party zone, ready to go. We had a Toxic that missed. We're seeing a lot more misses this time. It seems like the second level up, the tension has kind of raised for these Pokemon. They don't seem to be able to have the one-hit quit attitude they had in the first round, and I wonder if that's really going to cause problems as we get further.
Yeah, and high jump kick was a risky like starting move, because if that misses, your Pokemon loses half of their HP.
Whew.
So that's a risky starter.
As long as you're certain you're not going to miss, you know?
Yeah, I mean...
if I were doing a high jump kick, I simply would not miss.
I simply wouldn't miss.
You rip to them, but... Alright. We're still having this kind of standoff with Love Disc just putting up walls, trying to keep itself safe from Beedrill's onslaught.
Oh, it looks like Love Disc tried to use Toxic, but it missed because Beedrill was already burned.
That's the second time that Ken has missed the Toxic. I don't know if they're noticing what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know how many people in this top 8 know that you can't status while your opponent has Kyogre.
Kyogre. Look at this.
Oh, my best friend Kyogre.
The big whale is here. I'm ready to see what happens. We got fish versus bigger fish, and I always say, why does the bigger fish not simply eat the smaller fish?
I've been donating to save Kyogre in the champs bracket.
Thank you for this gift, which, speaking of, I want you, the chat, to know that, ooh, thunder on that Weevil, Christ. I want you, chat, to know that you can vote for Pokemon to come back from champs right now. You can get added into a raffle. Give me a Pokemon's name. If you accidentally pick a Pokemon that's not dead, I'm going to make it so it doesn't die. Like, that's just facts. That's my promise to you.
I did not know that Kyogre could use Thunder, but Thunder in rain is definitely the play.
Yep. This is where, again, we're seeing like the difference between Andrew and Chris in these matchups against Ken. Chris, a clown, and in truth now, Andrew, a wizard, and that is the profession that we are seeing here today. Someone who knows the work, who has read the sacred texts, and is just making a bloody path.
Now, I like that Gligar matches Ken's avatar.
That is true. Ken's entire team seems to like really have a vibe going on.
True.
I do appreciate that. I know this is randomized, but sometimes like a tarot deck, you know, it's just the Oracle deck knows what the fuck is up.
Now these two are very closely matched in speed, but I do believe that Gligar outspeeds Kyogre just by a little bit. So yep, Andrew is switching in Charizard, who easily outspeeds.
There we go. But does Charizard have anything to do against Gligar? Gligar is what? Poison ground? Does that sound right?
Ground flying, actually.
Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Rhyperior's back. Z power.
Oh, this
move.
This could be bad for Charizard.
Hold hands? Z hold hands? But it failed?
I don't know about that one.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't do any damage, but look at Charizard's stats right now. Charizard has loaded the fuck up.
That is true, but
Oh, and
Ooh.
Charizard isn't burnt.
Yep, there we go.
But is dead.
There's
Is
that
dead.
Stone
Rest
Edge.
in pieces. Rest in pieces.
Yeah, Charizard has that like 4x rock weakness
Yep.
or whatever it is.
Yep, that'll do it, pig. That'll do it. All right. Kyogre versus Rhyperior back up again. The Z move is cool since it boosts you. Yeah, absolutely. That is true. That was the goal. Origin Pulse to knock that other fish the fuck out of dodge.
Oh, let's go, Kyogre.
The clown has 3 Pokemon left. One of them we haven't even seen.
Mr. Mime!
Monsieur!
Yo!
Monsieur! My buddy! What is Andrew gonna do? Andrew must be shaking in his boots. I want to cut to his camera right now. Metagross deflecting. Mr. Mime back from the first round dead. Back into the second round, survived and has made it all the way to the third. And it's gonna make it to the third round of this tournament if he has anything to say about it. Bullet punch on the Mime. Shadow Ball back at Metagross. The pseudo legendary is out of here, replaced with Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is still here, is taking burn damage. It is still raining. The wind is howling. What happens next? Who does Andrew bring out? And the natural enemy of a clown, of Mr. Mime, is this weird, sexy roach lady? What's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen to the family man? Go home and be a family man, Mr. Mime. Go back to your kids.
This could be bad for Andrew because Pheromos is weak against Psychic. So yep, he's
matter.
Gotta kill that Mr. Mime in one shot.
Yep, beast boost. We're at 1.5 times speed right now.
That's
Pheromosa at 50%.
That's gonna be very good for Andrew because that means Pheromosa can easily outspeed pretty much everything that Ken has in the pocket here.
Ice beam. Oh, Rhyperior holds on, but the fire will kill it. It was enough to take out Pheromosa. That means it's Gligar versus the world right now. Gligar versus these three. What happens? What the fuck happens?
This is the great thing about Burning Mon is that if you like it's really just a matter of endurance if your Pokemon can just like hold on that last little bit of HP.
Alright, Gligar takes the swing with the knockoff, gets hit with the Ice Beam, unfortunately, and Andrew moves on to the next round. The Clown's reign of terror has ended.
Oh, that was a great match.
A great matchup, fucking fantastic. Oh, thank you so much for joining me here.
You are
do you know who's
welcome.
up next?
Up next, I believe, is Danielle and Manic, and I'm gonna hop off and update the bracket.
Danielle and Manic, absolutely. I need a link to that. I got it right here. All right, and then I'm going to wait for Andrew to get back in here. I'm going to tag in the game. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. And then also, so as always, I've gotten, as I said before, some promos from folks. And Manic did send me another little ditty to share with the team here. And so I'm going to share it right now.
It's Manic again. Well, not really, but you know the drill by now. I really didn't think I'd have to make another one of these, but it seems like I'm just too good at this completely skill-based Pokemon gameplay, and now you can't get rid of me. Oh well, without me you wouldn't have beats like this.
I love that Manic simply just sends in sick beats and goes, "These will speak for me." That is
vibes.
It's just the coolest thing you could do. It's like just genuinely like, oh shit, okay, yeah, all right, sure.
I don't know Manic, but I want them to just follow me around and like score my day.
Manic, if you could please send me somehow to support you financially in return for beats, I would love that. Oh, fuck. Andrew, great job in your game. Fucking top tier shit.
Yeah, real clown shoes match, but you know what? We pulled it off.
Honk, 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 honk. I'm happy the wizard succeeded.
Who's
next
playing this match? Oh,
this
Manic?
is Danielle and Manic.
All right, I'll find it.
Ding, ding, ding. I'm going to hit the bells, and I'm going to pull up the thing right here. Do you have the post? Because I can get it to you if you don't.
I'll find it. There we go.
It's right there. Newest post. Manic, Danielle, ring the bell.
All right, starting off with Primarina versus Lychen Rock.
All right, all right. Let's see what the fuck happens here today. Let me turn Pokemon Showdown back up. I turned it down so we could hear those sick beats. Danielle did not have a promo. Danielle just lets the battle speak for them,
itself,
You know, they're not here to fuck around. They are here to also be doing a World of Warcraft raid at the same time, and they are going to get a public call out for that. I hope you're getting good tokens for your guild.
Hope your drops are good.
Danielle, I bet Druid. That probably sounds right.
You know more about World of Warcraft than I do.
None by my own will.
So the immediate swap over from Lychen Rock to Scavalier, pretty solid swap considering Primarina's a water type. Would have eaten Lychen Rock's lunch. You know, it's dealing some strong damage to its Cavalier, though. Its Cavalier's got some leftovers, so it is going to survive the turn, but Manic's not looking too good this round.
And that's the thing. Sick beats can only carry you so far, you know? Like, you can't expect sick beats to carry you on their back throughout life. Andrew is a little quiet. I'm going to turn Andrew up a little bit.
Okay.
Boop, you're a little bit louder now.
All right. I love to hear it.
What happened is I turned it down because the beats were too loud.
Understandable. There's no need to listen to me over the beats.
Exactly.
All right, we've swapped out. Metagross is coming in to deal with this as Cavalier's final threat. I think Danielle just wants to go ahead and say, you know what? Let's preserve our Primarina's HP. I don't want to deal with super effective steel moves, so let's get Metagross in here and just deal a little bop, get a little ice punch. Boop. Dealing with that as Cavalier, taking it down.
Metagross, you know, pseudo-legendaries get a bad rap, I think, because I love Metagross. I think they bring a lot to the table in terms of, like, just cool fucking design and being a bad motherfucker. I think we're really going to see that put on display here today against Manic.
I like Metagross a lot, because it kind of bucks the trend that you see with a lot of pseudo-legendaries in this kind of cycle, if you will, where it's just like, what if we took a Pokemon that was, you know, kind of a big dragon-ish guy? This one's just like, what if we made a weird table? And I think that Metagross is better for it.
I do agree. It is a high tier design. Do they have fucking? Are they still with us?
The battle?
No, I mean in the real battle, champs.
Oh, I couldn't tell you. Looks like Metagross is firing off an Ice Punch into a Protect from Gliscor. Gliscor's just kind of feeling out what the enemy's bringing to the table. You know, what do I have to worry about? What do I have to care about anything? And frankly, an Ice Punch, it kind of does. That's what I used to take out Gligar because it's a ground and flying type. It's just quadruple weak.
It makes sense to me. You know, you have to consider the type advantages, of which I obviously know all by the back of my hand. All right. We're rocking left. We're rocking right. Pinsir here gets the Ice Punch, but is able to really stand up against it. I don't know what they can do, what Manic can do here to fight against Metagross. It's just a wall. That's a Steel and Psychic. Am I right about that?
Metagross, yeah, Steel Psychic, so it'll be neutral against any bug moves that Pinsir's got, but unfortunately, it looks like, I don't know if it's locked into using Ice Punch or if Ice Punch is just the strongest move it can use, but as a physical move, it's not going to really get the job done in this format. Dunsparce swaps in, but loses its leftovers immediately. Pinsir literally steals its lunch.
Damn. And this is where we hit the challenge. Pinsir's out. Gliscor's back in. Rock Slide on Gliscor to get that 8% of damage. Not very effective. The burns trigger. Oh boy. This is one of the first slowdowns we've seen. There's been a pretty fast-paced second round so far, and now we are really at the head-to-head.
Gliscor has always been a really tanky Pokemon, able to kind of take some hits. So it kind of coming in, it's always got a good defense, and coming in this format where everyone's attack is even lower, I mean, if you've got a physical attacker, it's going to be hard to deal with a Gliscor.
All right, Dunsparce has some extra beef on him now, though. Do we think that's going to be enough?
You know, it's coiling, it's getting stuff ready. One of the understated benefits of using coil over other buffing moves is that it raises your accuracy. So if Dunsparce, we've seen it using Rock Slide. I don't think that has 100% chance to hit. If it's got other less effective moves, you know, getting that up to your accuracies can go a long way.
Earthquake. It is hard to imagine Dunsparce getting out of this because it is just not doing the DPS it needs to get out of here.
It looks like we're kind of locked into the same moves over and over again from this.
Danielle
using the Roost.
Danielle, look away from the rain. You need to look at your Pokemon. They're dying. Danielle.
Gliscor gets the protect, using the Protect to let the burn do its dirty work for him. You know, Manic coming in with the rude plays.
Ooh, look at it. It's a bunch of tables over here.
A lot of tables.
Dudley, get him. All right.
U-turn on Avalugg doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does get Gliscor out of there before we can hit with an incredibly effective ice move. Instead, we're swapping in for an Avalanche. Deals a little bit. You know, I could have sworn that
Pinsir should have taken that
Pinsir is
super
super
effective.
effective. That Ice is super effective against Pinsir. I'm sure I'm missing something.
Isn't it just a bug?
What?
Isn't Pinsir just a bug?
Yeah, but I could have sworn Bug was weak to Ice.
That's what I thought too. But listen, what do I know?
I'm sure Morg is gonna pop in and let me know that I'm wrong about something. Pinsir's Mega Form is Ice weak. Maybe Bug just isn't weak to Ice, only when it gets flying added to it. Bug
I'll
itself
be
is
dipped
not
in
weak.
shit.
Yeah, I've been playing these games since I was 6 years old, which means that it's been over 20 years. Don't like to realize that midstream. And you learn something new every day.
Interesting decision there to roar out the
Ooh.
Pinsir instead of getting the kill.
Well, I think that what we're seeing here, Avalug's not super effective against Pinsir, but all the Pokemon that we've seen so far out of Manic, Avalug is super effective against these rock types and then this ground flying. Maybe Avalug decided, you know what, let's swap into something we're stronger against.
That's some move right there. Get hit by the heavy with the Z move, but then also use recover right afterwards. That way you can pull your health back up again. And now that Z move is basically wasted. You are not being annoying, Morg. We appreciate the help in the chat. Do not you worry.
Yeah, we got two of us here in the booth, and it's nice to have a third person that actually knows what's going on.
Exactly. Swords dance. Okay, we're cooking now.
Looks like Lychen Rock's getting ready to set up. Now, part of the problem, Avalug is an ice type that's trying to hit in with some super effective moves, but it's just not doing as much damage as it normally would because of the burn.
And it's not super effective. I'm like,
It's also not super effective. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, Andrew, have you ever played a Pokemon game before?
Maybe I've just never used an ice type. Are ice types bad? Have I just learning? This is what I'm learning on the fly. Ice types, not super good.
Just might not be too hot out here. We need to do something. We need to see Danielle finish off some of these Pokemon. Like, they have a bunch of these Pokemon on the ropes, and I just need to see some finish.
I'll tell you this much. Kling Klang is a steel type. That is strong against Lychen Rock.
There we go.
But Fire Fang's
Fang.
coming in. But again, we get these weakened moves. They're not doing as much as you'd hope to.
Gear Grind, Lychen Rock is out of here.
They see Kling Klang winding, grinding up on the floor, and Lychen Rock goes down.
You go with that, and now you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
Yeah, that's what I went with.
Like a clink, clang, baby, right round, round, round.
Uh-huh.
Game Freak hates ice types. Well, I do too. All right, Pinsir's out here using Earthquake. Clink Clank is out of here.
Earthquake.
It is 3-4 right now.
Yeah, we got one unrevealed Pokemon on the left here from Danielle, still hidden, and two in the right.
All right,
Now,
Metagross.
if this Metagross, I was going to say if it has something like Bullet Punch. Ooh, getting a weakness policy off on Metagross.
There we go.
Now Metagross
we
is
live.
pumped up.
And Metagross is still alive, but we'll only get one more hit before it beefs it to the fire. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? We are tied. It's a tie ball game. No, it is not. Metagross is out of here. The critical hit, Earthquake. Ooh. I am so nervous right now. Primarina back out again. Open this bad boy up and is hopefully gonna try to close it out.
And I've taken a moment to update our Twitch stream to say that we are playing Pokemon and no longer playing Road to Rumble.
Thank you, thank you.
And yeah, Primarina versus Gliscor. This is an ugly match. Now, one of the nice things, Primarina is here in the back, but it probably has more special moves than it has physical moves. Like we just saw, Hydro Pump doesn't care if you're burned; it'll do the full amount.
The thing about that damn thing though is Gliscor keeps dropping Protect, and it's how do you swing around that? You know, it's difficult. Yep. And that was a miss. That was just a flat miss with the Hydro Pump.
Hydro Pump's not a very accurate move. I want to say it's only got 85% accuracy. So missing is not that hardest thing. And swapping for a Dublood, this is a steel type, which means that it's going to be super effective against Fairy. Will that super effective be enough to outweigh the fact that it's probably a going to be a physical attacker? We'll see, but one of the strong things about Doublade, it has the ability No Guard, which means that I believe neither it nor its opponent can miss moves.
Oh, that's perfect for Hydro Pump, and it's faster, I think. No, Sword Stand hit first?
Sword Stand,
I'm so nervous.
Sword Stand, Shadow Sneak, not quite enough to take out the Primarina, and the Hydro Pump take it down.
All right. It is French. It is Doublade.
Yeah, it's from the Kalos region.
Yeah, exactly. It is 2-2, one unshown Pokemon each. I am so tense. Gliscor is back out here, and I don't know if Danielle has an answer for it.
Gliscor
Protect
feeling
again.
like the MVP from Manic's side of the field, just trying to wear down this Primarina.
You talk to me right now. What do you do against Protect like that? How do you win against it?
I mean, you just if you can read the Protect, if you think, you know what, my opponent's going to use Protect here, I can try to use a move that's going to pump myself up instead of trying to get any damage. That might be helpful. The reason that we're using Protect here is just to do exactly what just happened and just wear down that Primarina. It was the biggest threat on the field, and they were able to use Protect and stall it out. Now they just have to deal with a Virizion, which, frankly, Gliscor is pretty good against. And Druddigon, we don't know all the moves that it has, but
It's got that rough skin is the thing. The physical attacks against Druddigon is gonna end in pain, and so you have to hit it with those specials, which luckily Virizion is able to do here.
Now,
Druddigon is dead after its next attack, no matter what, from the flame.
But luckily for I guess Manic didn't use Sucker Punch there. I think they were trying to go for the read that Danielle might use a status move or something in order to get around. Because the burn would take it out instead, but it doesn't look like it.
All right,
now,
neck and neck. We're back out here with those Protects.
We're using Hidden Power. That's affected by the Pokemon's back-end stats that we don't have access to. I don't know what type of move this Hidden Power is, but it is
super effective! Danielle gets it!
And that is the win!
A night of underdog stories of matches I wasn't expecting to go the way they're going. That was neck and neck. That was an amazing game.
Manic put up an incredible show there with with the Protects, with the strategic swaps, doing everything that they could in order to make sure that they stalled out as long as they could, but it was not enough. Manic says it in the chat themselves. Hell of a match there, and they're absolutely
hell of a
right.
goddamn match. Oh, Andrew, we're having incredible matches all night tonight. I'm so happy to see it. Next up on our bracket is Ruby versus Argyle, and I do have right here a little video that Ruby has sent me. Let me just get this bad boy ready. Bop 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 bop, and it is coming up on screen. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar's Cherry crushes the can.
Believe they wrote J on the can.
Yep, it's just a beautiful, flawless loop of crushing the can. This one says Argyle.
This one says Argyle. Hell yeah!
All right, Argyle, are you ready to party? Ruby, are you ready to party? In that case, I look at you both. I put my hands on this bell and I say,
I've got...
ding 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 ding.
Hold on, Riff.
Wait, no, ding ding ding.
Someone's burst into the control room.
They're in the booth.
I just want to say, Ruby, lovely name, but in the context of Pokemon, the only thing I'm gonna do another name riff again. Sorry. In the context of Pokemon, all I can think of is the Gen 3 game Pokemon Ruby, but unfortunately, I have to say, Sapphire, better game. Kyogre, better Pokemon. I'm out here representing Sapphire tonight. I'm going to whip your ass.
Damn.
And it's true.
That's all I got to say. Goodbye.
Go get out there, you wild and crazy diamond. That's another Pokemon game, Andrew. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, is it? I'm not very familiar with the series.
Ding, ding, ding! I ring the bell. Let's get these motherfuckers going. Again.
We've got Meowstic looking at Ferrothorn. These are two Pokemon that don't really interact.
The two Pokemon that just I've never actually been on screen before at the same time.
Meowstic hits Ferrothorn with a Shadow Ball and lowers that special defense. That's really strong in a format like this, where special attack is king. And Ferrothorn follows up with a Stealth Rock, getting those entry hazards. We have seen entry hazards do some incredible things over this past weekend, so it's a good start, and they know it.
Taking again. This protect, and Andrew, this is kind of how I feel about Pokemon, right? Same way I feel about Magic. I don't fuck with control decks. I don't fuck with like these status things are going. No, actually, you didn't do the damage. It's the coward's way out. I'll say it.
That is all I do. I love I love control deck in Magic, a good stall strategy in Pokemon. I think in all games, fun is a zero-sum game, and the more of it my opponent has, the less I have. I can't abide by that. My job's to have as most fun as possible. Therefore, I got to prevent my opponent from doing the same.
That is fucking. You are a monster. I'm a green deck person. I'm a get the biggest motherfucker out there and then look at it and clap.
Well, speaking of green, we got another grass type over on Argyle's side. Swaps in a Cacturn who eats a Psychic. It's immune to it because it's a dark type.
Okay. Shadow Ball again, not effective, but speed did go down.
Yes, two kinds of Pokemon. There's funky little dudes and tanky little bastards, and I am here for the tanky little bastards.
And I'm here for the Digimon, the ones with guns for their hands. All right. This one feels like, again, it's two people trying to figure it out. Argyle last time came out here and stomped Ty into the dirt in the fastest match we've seen here to date. And so I'm surprised by the lack of gusto we're seeing, but maybe this is kind of like that respect, that like understanding of what they're seeing, taking it in, not swinging too wildly.
This is a slow, methodical match. Last turn, Cacturn used Swords Dance, setting itself up to do a strong move, but it was dodged by Ruby by swapping over to Magcargo. I don't think that was something you could plan to play around as a Sucker Punch, but now Magcargo's in here. Normally not the strongest Pokemon, but in a format like this, ready to eat Cacturn and Ferrothorn just for dinner.
Absolutely. Chomp on down on those leafy greens. And we're thinking, they're considering Focus Blast. Leaving Cacturn in is a risk that will not pay off. Cacturn is gone. Magcargo is still sitting there, rolled up in its beautiful, meaty shell. Tyrantrum, genuinely one of my favorites.
Tyrantrum, what a good Pokemon. What a cool Pokemon.
Genuinely one of my favorite motherfuckers I've ever seen. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, like, that is just a big, angry man. And we see a Dragon Dance. It's revving up its engines. It's turning up those fryers. And boy, is it hungry. All right, we got that 61%, 76%. Magcargo, no status effects, avoiding the burn. Tyrantrum is burn, but has a benefit to attacks and speed.
Magcargo showing a lot of bravery by standing up in the face of this Tyrantrum, but bravery can be brave, but sometimes it's also stupid.
It's a matchup. The bravest people are also the dumbest people, and that's just kind of how that plays out in a way that deeply hurts me, because I wish it wasn't so. Now Tyrantrum standing out there at 45% health, getting ready, freshening up, and I'm going to take this second to say $3,185, everybody. That fucking rules. That's how much we've raised, and we're almost at having a bonus life on the inscription stream. But never mind, Jellicent is back out here. I can't keep reading ads. I can't keep doing this. Jellicent versus Tyrantrum. Are we gonna see someone go to the Jellicle Ball tonight?
Ooh, we very well could.
No, Ferrothorn back out again. Scald fired.
Eats a Scald. Now, one of the nice things about Scald, it's a water type move, but it can leave you burned. Bad news about this format, though, it doesn't have to do it.
You're already burnt.
You already did it, my friend.
You already did the damn thing.
I do think it's very fun. This format is a lot of Pokemon that are, they are they're not geared for this specific format. You know, they're geared like the regular Pokemon, but fighting under these very weird rules.
It's one of those things like the best way that like Halo shines, right? Where you're not playing by the rules of Halo. What you are playing is like, what if we turned off all the gravity and then ran at each other in the sky with swords?
Exactly,
Like,
exactly.
You're playing in a way that is not meant to be played, but is drawing a new fun out of the juice. You're learning that if you roast your garlic before eating it, it's even better. Ponderous. Chat, I know I haven't put up a poll because I completely forgot that I can do that. And I'm going to ask one of my wonderful mods in the chat if I could ask you to put up a poll so we can see what the fuck is going on, see what the chat thinks about these battles.
Now, we're getting spikes on the field from Argyle as well.
Ooh. That's a lot of inward damage.
Yeah, we're setting up. We've got pointed stones. We've got spikes. Every Pokemon stomping in is going to take a good chunk of damage. I don't know the off the top of my head, but
we're about to find out.
We're about to find out. Spikes is going to deal a set amount, 6%, and then
18.
Oh no, yeah, and then
it was 12
taking damage.
18% total, meaning you open the fight at 82, almost a fifth of your health gone already. Earthquake did not seal the deal against Ferrothorn. Power Whip, however, will wipe Quagsire off. But we'll go back to the Family Guy show, Quagsire.
Oof. Now, Argyle has been able to set up quite well. Gallade coming in, also weak. It's, you know, as a fighting type, it's probably going to be okay to hit for some damage. It is oh yeah, okay, it's not a fairy type. It's not like it's wife.
It's not like the other one. Yeah.
And again, off a Ferrothorn just to try and read what the opponent is doing and also heal up a little bit, let the opponent go down a bit.
But leftovers stop Gallade from taking any further damage. It is stationary where it is.
Both Pokemon with leftovers.
All right, that means this cannot be a war of attrition. Somebody's going to have to push past that wall. You know that Protect can't go off back to back. That is such a low chance, right? So you got to swing. You got to swing at this moment. You got to capitalize. We're thinking. They're paused. They're ready. They're taking deep breaths. They're prepared.
This is the man in black looking at Inigo Montoya and going, "How do we fight this? Are we left-handed?"
More spikes? Is that another set of spikes, or is that just?
You can set spikes up to 3 stacks, so they're currently at 2 stacks of spikes. It's gonna come in and deal a lot more damage now.
If you have a Pokemon that is in the red at all on Ruby's side, then you've beefed it already. Zen Headbutt is blocked by that Protect, keeping your arms up.
And I will say, we were told that these matches should take about 5 minutes tops, and I'm starting to think again that our Intel team has lied to us.
They just don't know how to read.
Barely survives that hit and is able to get off the 3rd set of spikes.
Damn, that is clutch, and it still has that 1%
still hangs
left.
On, and is able to Protect just to get this PP out of Gallade.
Wow, that's an incredible position. That is an incredible move by Argyle.
Argyle going for the double Protect, seeing if they can pull it off. They don't want to swap out here. They don't want something else to take the damage, so getting for that Protect.
They still get that damage in because they have Iron Barbs. Now Sceptile is out here, and it's time to fuck them up. It's time to cause some damage. Hidden Power, super effective. The burn is going to finish the job.
Getting in an Ice Punch. We're dealing some damage, but it's not going to be enough, and Sceptile should get this KO next turn. If that's the case, we're going to see a hidden Pokemon and Jellicent try to fight with 3 stacks of spikes and Spike Rocks.
I don't even know if Jellicent can survive coming out. I think Jellicent might be dead on impact.
It's at 88% of its health, so I think it should be okay. I think it'll survive, but it's not going to enjoy it.
All right, Sceptile is out here. 56% health, 4 Pokemon left on Argyle's side. Can Ruby mix it up and do another come from behind victory? Jesus
down
Christ.
To 63%. That is a third of Porygon 2's health as it comes into the battlefield.
I don't know what you do against this. If you don't have Rapid Spin on the table at this point, you have fucked yourself.
Argyle Argyle is 4 Pokemon to 2 and has turned this into a barbed wire match.
And it's about to be a casket unless Porygon 2 can pull off something really impressive against this Weezing.
Oh.
3 spikes this set. I can't believe it. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Something tells me that if Porygon had a way out of this, they would have used it last turn. And if we're only seeing Tri-Attack and Discharge, I'm not sure that that's going to be quite enough to get out of the situation.
And it's another Protect. At some point, you got to start expecting it.
I'm seeing Ruby in the chat says, I ain't got shit. So I'm starting to think that, they might not have shit.
I hope they can pull something out. I really do. I like Ruby. I like what they've done here. I like what they bring to the fucking table. But I just have fear. Porygon not have Recover, I don't think. Pain Split. Damn. Black Sludge. Burns. This is so neck and neck. But I say that, but it's also not true. It's just using Argyle with the disrespect.
Pain Split. That could be enough to kind of stall things out.
Yeah, Argyle's going for the most disrespectful win as possible.
I misunderstood. Weezing has Pain Split.
Yes. Argyle's just running out the clock. Like, you can recover all you want, but
I'll
keep doing damage.
Eat your healing too, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. This is a cat toying with a mouse.
Yeah, one of the benefits of Tri-Attack is the way that you're able to use it to afflict 3 different status effects using it. You don't get to pick, obviously, but it doesn't matter in this match. The burn's already done, so no chance of paralysis, no chance of freezing.
How much PP does Pain Split have? How long can this go on?
Pain Split has the full 32.
Lord in heaven.
And Recover only has 16 typically, so this is a war of attrition, and Weezing's gonna win that war.
Yep. This is so sad to watch.
I think Porygon's real out here is if they can get off a critical hit. That's gonna be that's playing to their out, is trying to make sure that they get that crit the best that they can.
Now we're taking a second. We're pausing. We're considering that next move. The Pain Split hits. Recover. Boost. Are we going to get a Tri-Attack off and actually try to finish it? Pain Split triggers first. Nope. There's the Tri-Attack. Back down again. We're still in this same dance. It is wild to watch this deadlock. This forced deadlock. This is a control deck. Argyle's playing a control deck.
This is a step beyond control. This is prison. Ruby in the chat says, this is just hell. Argyle says, I'm so sorry.
Has Argyle said, I'm so sorry?
It's there in the chat.
Oh my god. Back and forth.
And Weezing goes down. This was a battle of attrition that Porygon was just barely able to pull off, but it's got to face off against 3 different Pokemon at this point, and it has 27% HP. If it's going up against something kind of slow, it has a chance to recover, but there's a good chance that something like Sceptile comes out and knocks it out before it even gets that chance.
And what are you gonna do at this point either? Because you're gonna get your ass beat. You've been suffering so much. You don't have that Giga Drain. It's over. It's over.
Giga Drain, that is. And now we're gonna see Jellicent come out. It's got 88% HP right now, but it's probably gonna drop down to maybe around 50. 51% left.
Hoofa doofa.
Oh, yeah. In the Showdown chat, we're seeing a GG from Ruby, and I think that we've all accepted what we've known for probably the past 10 minutes. Jellicent goes down, and that is the end.
All right.
What a match.
Damn. Jesus Christmas.
Yeah, only about 5 minutes, right, Marn?
Andrew, I actually have something else to show you really quickly before you head to your next the next match, which is your match. It is another it's another promo from Jeff. I'm gonna put it up on the screen as soon as I get the
Can't believe
chance.
Jeff was able to get one in there in time.
Jeff is a professional, a consummate professional.
That's fair.
And is prepared for shit specifically like this. Now, let me just move this up to the top layer here and transition. You can see right here. A suggestion for the podcast minds. Pitch. A podcast where Andrew reflects on the brutal, humiliating loss he suffered at my hands in the Pokemon Showdown during the moon landing stream on twitch.tv/moonshot. Fucking incredible.
Now, Riley, am I still in the booth for a second?
You're still in the booth, baby. What do you got to say?
I feel like I should explain what we're about to see to the chat because this is going to be a weird one.
Okay. Are we? Oh, we're switching again because now we're in the semifinals. Am I right?
We're in the semifinals, and that means that we're playing a new format. This is called Benjamin Butterfree randoms.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
The way that do you know the movie Benjamin Button?
Yeah. He's an old man and then a baby. It's like the backwards way.
Right. He ages backwards. In this format, what we're going to see is that instead of a Pokemon getting knocked out, they instead devolve into the Pokemon form that they were before.
Holy shit.
And we're playing randoms, which means that we don't pick the teams.
Which means that there might be some one evolution Pokemon, some one-step Pokemon.
Correct.
Jesus Christmas.
This is going to be a weird one. I'm muting the booth.
All right.
Hello,
Marn.
I've entered the booth again.
Are you in camera or no?
No, I'm not on camera. I just put my pajamas on, so I'm gonna be missed not appearing on this stream for the rest of the night.
I support you. I truly do. I am out here. I'm telling everybody, ding, ding, ding. Hit the bell. Get them in here. And we're going to see something fucked up. As again, we have Dublade and Ranunculus out here.
Now, this is the random format that I was most excited for. Fleur actually suggested this one to me because I DM'd her a little while ago. I was like, hey, what are some like weird random battles? And she was like, oh, you gotta do Benjamin Butterfree. Everyone like digivolves backwards, basically. It really does just turn Pokemon into Digimon at this point.
So we're in for a long haul fight here.
Yeah, well, these can go surprisingly fast because the baby Pokemon don't hit as hard or have as sturdy defenses.
That is true. While they set up here, Empalm just got brought in by Knocked Owl on Jeff's side. I didn't realize Jeff and Andrew have the same icon. That is incredibly
really
funny. What did you think of Argyle's display in that last match with that pain split recover?
It was fucking wild to watch. I have these matches going up on the big TV in my apartment, so I've been watching them in style, and that was fucking insane.
That was wild. That felt cruel and unusual.
It did.
Oh, I'd be scared to fight Argyle at this point, frankly, just because I don't want to be made a fool of.
I mean, I have high hopes for Danielle after that big comeback against Manic, though.
That was incredible to watch.
That was also incredible.
Oh my god! And right now, yep, Dublade, Cryogonal. We have a recover. We are basically still at this stalemate. I feel like nothing has happened in the match because they're just testing each other's defenses. They're just poking and prodding, seeing where the weak point is.
Yeah, I think the beginning of this match is going to be a lot of like circling each other, trying to figure out what all they have on their teams.
While they circle each other, Marn, I want to ask you. We did just put up a new stretch goal. Well, not stretch goal, donation incentive for the stream for this wonderful stream. At I believe the $100 level, you can sign up to get one of the masks that will show up in inscription. You can get a raffle for it, one of the homemade masks. I want to share them so badly. Do you think I should, or do you think I should wait till they're revealed on the stream?
I kind of want you to wait until they're revealed on the stream.
I know, they're sitting right here off my camera, so I keep looking up and making eye contact and like getting jump scared because they're hanging at person level.
Oh no!
Know that they rule, listener. And if you want like handmade art by my wonderful wife, like they are beautiful.
Yeah, they are really excellent. Moonscripture is gonna be great. I can't wait for you guys to see all of the stuff that Riley has done.
We have had no takedowns yet, except for right now. Leopard has Digivolve to smaller Leopard.
Smaller Leopard, I guess.
I can't remember the name of the smaller Pokemon. What it was said. Oh, the Clussy Respecter says Celestial is the thickest lizard in the game.
There we go. There's the baby Pokemon. They just can't hang on quite as long.
They just can't hang with the big boys, and Jeff is on the board with the first kill.
We have seen 5 out of 6 of Andrew's Pokemon so far. I'm not sure what his long game is here.
I think his long game is lose to Jeff Stormer in an embarrassing loss that we have to talk about on the podcast, Minds. Dublade is back in here, takes the Psychic. What is gonna happen next?
I will say I'm not sure at this point how many of our competitors are aware that you can actually pop up the weakness of a Pokemon in Pokemon Showdown.
It seems like an important piece of information.
That is something that I've told them over and over. I mean, I know Andrew knows a lot of these. Probably.
Yeah, look at that, huh? Look at that. I didn't realize you could just do that. You could just see the information on the opponent.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. Listen, Godspeed, Scolipede out here. Again, Andrew keeping it quick, just jumping through a bunch of different Pokemon. Scolipede got that speed boost in there, is going faster, but that Earthquake did diddly shit against Cryogonal.
That speed boost, I think, is going to allow it to just barely outspeed Cryogonal. Yep, there we go.
Megahorn, Ice Beam, it holds on. Again, Andrew learned today that Ice isn't super effective against Bug and seems to have forgotten it already. And it's fine, you know? We're all out here. We're all struggling. All right, it got that hit in.
Now, I think that 2.5 times speed on Scolipede is gonna do a lot of hurt against Andrew.
If Poison Jab, knocking down, knocked out. We got the little baby out here now, and it still gets its attack in. If it I wonder how that worked. I wonder if it got the attack in, if it shows that attack and it happened to share that attack with the lower Pokemon.
Yeah.
Or if it. That's rules.
Yeah, that's how it is. If it backwards evolves, it still attacks.
That rules. Scolipede still has Scolpede's out here, but still has one more one more Pokemon level below it, so it has still a chance to fight out here. Stakataka. This is a Ultra Beast. It only has the one stage. Am I right about that?
Yes. And now devolving is going to also reduce most Pokemon's speed. So Scolipede no longer had that speed boost on Noctowl.
I see. Oh, I do think Stakataka. No, Noctowl outspeeds Stakataka.
Stakataka is pretty slow.
Oh, and it missed that Stone Edge. That was an essential Stone Edge that just went wide. Heartbreaking. Ranunculus back out here again. Stone Edge missing. Is Stakataka's head in the game?
I don't know about that, Riley.
What the fuck is happening out here? It just keeps missing. Heartbreaking shit.
Now, a couple of just Pokemon that are left are, I'm pretty sure, outspeed most of the Pokemon we've seen from Andrew so far. So if any of his Pokemon have speed boost moves, I think those are going to be really important in the back half of this battle.
Clutch immunity on Dublade there against Ranunculus. Got that Shadow Sneak super effective in. Shadow Ball hits it and super effective to it. It is down to a Singlade. A Honedge? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a Honedge.
Oh, I hate that the names don't update because I'm not smart enough to know what they are.
If you hover over them, you can see what it is. Like with your mouse.
I don't want to. It's a browser source.
Yeah.
I'm using a browser source instead of a Windows source like an idiot.
If you look at the chat, it says like X Pokemon has devolved into whatever.
I also have the chat cropped out.
Oh my god. It just doesn't update on the actual thing for some reason.
All right, Noctowl versus Whirlipede at this point. Not Noctowl, Hoot Hoot versus Whirlipede. All right, we got a poison in there. That Bug down. All right. The littlest guy is here. Venipede is ready to party. Can it get a hit in and finish the job?
It does have a speed boost on Noctowl, so let's see what happens here.
I'm so nervous. These two are both as little shitty guys together. Poison Jab was able to finish the job. Nicely done. Nicely done. Another speed boost triggers. We're at 2.5 times speed for this level 1. This little baby. This rookie level Digimon.
Now, I will say, I don't think that this Venipede can outspeed Andrew's, Cryogonal.
You really do not think even with the 2.5?
I don't think so. Cryogonal's got 235 speed. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
If I click this, it'll tell me?
I mean, it looks like Jeff is not going to take the chance there anyway.
Yeah. Jeff the coward gets out of there. Leaves Salazzle on the board. Hopefully trying to get a fire move in there. Gardevoir's out here. I hope Jeff did a fire move.
Oh, there we go.
It's not grass, though. I forget. It's a fairy and psychic. When Pokemon are a different color than I expect them to be, that always fucks with me.
Gardevoir is grass.
Oh, that was clutch. Did you see that?
Whoa.
Got hit with the burn, then tried to use Synchronize to burn Salazzle, but Salazzle's immune to the burns. Impressive. Impressive. And now we got the little motherfucker here. This little lizard. Too late. It's too late. Goodbye. Good night. Good night and good luck. Let me see. Can I bring... Just...
It looks like Jeff's trying to make a decision here.
The littlest guy is back out again. Jeff still has one fully evolved Pokemon, a Stack Attacker, and then a hidden motherfucker, but brought out a baby again.
Oh, he does have that one hidden guy.
He does have that one hidden little man here, and I'm interested to see what is happening. Andrew is thinking, is studying the field in front of him.
Haunting the Horn, brings up a good point. The 3 out of 4 of Andrew's Pokemon are 3 stages.
Andrew has the success. He has that numbers stacked in his favor. We are able to get Jeff to get in that poison hit here, which is going to slowly work away. Does poison stay on the Pokemon?
I think so.
Well, we will find out. Another poison jab, 25% down, 13% of that, and getting that speed boost in.
Now, I hate to say it, but I feel like Ambipom might come in clutch for Jeff here, because Ambipom is very fast and is a 2-stage.
Don't say these things.
I hate Ambipom as much as you do,
Live on
Riley.
stream, we all have to live with the consequences. All my fuck the ketchup kids in their sunglasses.
I hate Ambipom just as much as you do, Riley, but I think that it might turn out to be the MVP of Jeff's team here, unfortunately.
I will not give it that credit. I absolutely will not.
Because it is the only Pokemon that Jeff has remaining, I think, that can outspeed Andrew's Pokemon.
Oh god. And it's a level 2, right?
Yeah, it's a 2-stage.
This is the definition of a Pokemon grudge match. These two hosts have hated each other for years. If I could have run a promo package before this, if I had had the time to put together a Jeff versus Andrew promo package for the semifinals, I would have included all the time of enemy of the show, enemy of the show, enemy of the show. Ooh, Ambipom, that is not what a professional looks like, and that's what you get when you rely on a shitty little monkey idiot. Morbius gave Jeff Ambipom. That's true. And now we're at A Pombius.
Oh my god, Andrew ran out of PP for Focus Blast.
Oh my god, I want to bring this up. We have a confused Andrew. Andrew, I'm seeing the camera. Andrew looks confused out of his mind right now.
I think
he was not expecting that.
I wonder if that's because he de-evolved and lost PP.
Yeah, well, also, why did it let me pick it? That must be it. It de-evolved Andrew, and Andrew lost PP there, and then through that, it didn't trigger. But moves don't do that when you de-evolve. You don't get more PP for moves. You move on.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. So that I think that might be just that might just be a problem. But here we go. Machamp. Oh, a level 3 hidden in the rafters here.
Oh my god.
Boom. Unfortunately, it has a very bad matchup against Gardevoir because it's fighting, and Gardevoir is psychic. So is Reniculus.
Oh,
boy.
and
boy.
the stats reset as it de-evolves, so it loses that boost.
Oh no. Stack Attack is out here resisting that psychic. It's because Duosion doesn't learn Focus Blast. Duosion doesn't have that move, so it can't use the move that Reniculus used.
Yep. That'll do it.
Neck and neck. Andrew deciding what to do here. Psychic. Gyro Ball, not enough to finish the job.
Reniculus holds on.
Yep. It needed to get that kill there, and it didn't, and that is upsetting. Because that means Stack Attack is in a bad shape right now. It's got that Beast Boost, which might save it. But, we're going to need to see some action here. We're going to need to see something happen fast. All right. What's going to happen, Jeff? What are you going to do? What's in your brain?
Well, speaking of fast, both of Andrew's remaining Pokemon outspeed both of Jeff's remaining Pokemon, so I think that is going to be the thing that comes in clutch for Andrew here.
That is going to be the John Carpenter's The Thing that will finish this off.
Getting through all of Machamp's de-evolutions.
Leaf Blade. Machamp holds on. Machoke. But not enough to get that damage. Close combat is enough to bring it in, and with that lowered special defense and defense, it's curtains for
and
Jeff
the
Stormer.
burn.
Yep. That's rough. Burn has stuck around. Oh! Bullet Punch able to get in there. Incredible. And Leaf Blade isn't a move learned by Levani. Great use of things we already learned here. It's still not going to be enough, but incredible work. Struggle.
Oh my god.
Levani only knows Struggle?
I wonder if it just
It didn't know any of the moves.
If it just doesn't have any moves left.
It didn't have any of the moves that Solosis had.
Oh my
god.
I mean, if I were Andrew, I would just swap in Gardevoir, right?
No, you gotta make it a show. You know what I mean? Like, slowly work down this little fucker and then bring in the adult to take this child and take him out back.
Well, this has just become a baby league match is what we're seeing right now.
This is a baby league match, and I think Levani is gonna call their mom and ask them to come pick them up. Andrew's going for embarrassing Jeff. This is just sad. And here we go. 3%. Gardevoir is out here, ready to go. I'm going to unhide Andrew just so you can see the smirk on his face as he puts Gardevoir in, as Gardevoir puts this little fucker into the dirt.
I think this bird is... Yep.
Yep. There you go. Game over. AC Sherman wins in, frankly, what turned out to be a pretty close matchup, but I think Andrew played it that way intentionally.
All right, Andrew has entered your top two.
You're looking at the East Coast Division champion, Andrew Sherman.
Which means I will be back in about 15 minutes.
You will. You cannot escape the booth. The booth is an SCP.
Apparently so.
Good game, fun fight. Danielle v. Argyle. Andrew is muted. I can't hear him, and that is fine. You are muted and deafened, Andrew.
I'm here now. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Amazing match, by the way. Am I right that you toyed with Jeff to get it down to a one-on-one final bout?
We can go with that. I thought, you know what, let's just struggle as long as we can, get it as low as I can. There's no need to swap and deal with getting a hit in. Let's just like the thing before. So the reason you couldn't hear me before is that apparently I was muted and deafened, and I would click unmute and then undeafen. But when I clicked unmute, it undid both, and when I clicked deafen again, it redid both. So I was like, oh, I've unmuted and undeafened myself. Why can't I be heard?
And now, Danielle and Argyle over here. I'm hitting the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Porygon 2 versus Metagross. Oh, here we go. Two people from outside of the network here fighting each other. We have Standing Stones and Noise Space represented. Both of them doing their network so proud over here on the Moonshot Moon Landing Invitational.
Now, I gotta say, Porygon 2 is an interesting Pokemon here. It has a third form, but it's only at its second. And the reason for that is because I assume it's holding the item Eviolite, which pumps you up if you can evolve. So both of its forms are going to have higher defenses.
Interesting. What was it like being out there and playing this specific matchup? How did that change your strategy? Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
It's interesting. So one of the things that happens is that when Metagross knocks out Porygon here, Porygon will still get to use its move, right? So it'll just be a Porygon 1 when it does it. So learning that kind of rhythm to the match is interesting because a knockout doesn't always equal a swap out now. It just means it'll hit a little less than you expect it to. So it was hard to get used to that at first, but I think that Jeff and I both did a really good job of figuring out on the fly how that worked and realizing what all we could do with the new information.
Absolutely. We have Porygon and smaller Metagross on the field. I don't remember this fucker's name.
Yeah, we've got ourselves a what are you? Matang and Porygon 1.
All right, and again, we have just seen these two motherfuckers at each other face to face, neck and neck. They're just working each other through. They're not showing what else they have, even though I don't know if Porygon's the right person for this fucking matchup right here.
They're slugging it out. I mean, neither of them is super strong against the other. The benefit that Porygon has, or that Metagross has, is that when it gets knocked out, it has one more form. Porygon doesn't have that to its advantage.
But we do have a Paralyze on the field, and I believe that Paralyze sticks around, and we have a Recovery. That is huge.
It's a miss on the Meteor Mash.
Ooh.
Oh, we went from a Pokemon that we said, this might not be the best choice here, but it is swapping to what I think is the strongest one on the field.
And that's kind of what we're thinking, right? That's kind of like why these matchups are so important, because these trainers, these performers are out here and they are thinking about things that we aren't here in the booth, and they're incredible for that. And Andrew, honestly, you're scoping out your competition here because you're gonna have to fight whoever finishes here in the finals.
I am. We're going to be fighting in a different format. I think the format is Arceus only, if I remember right. So we're not going to have a lot to go on. There's not a lot I can scope out here. I can't really choose the team. What I have learned about both competitors is that they're very strong.
The power levels here are off the charts. Porygon worked their way through Metagross's entire line here, and now we are in Bedem?
This one is Beldum.
You know what? I honestly don't need to bother learning its name because I think it's out of here.
It sure is.
Porygon in this one-on-one
pulls off this.
In that one-on-one fight, that's impressive, frankly. That's just
Very
like
impressive.
These are again our two offensive haymakers going at each other, and I'm so excited to see what plays next. Leafeon is out here on the field.
Hits with a Leaf Blade. It's hitting strong. Now, one of the interesting things about Leafeon, when things change for Leafeon, it's going to change to a normal type that probably won't have most of the moves that Leafeon has access to.
That is true. And Toxic is now infected into that Leafeon. We are going to see the second of both these. It is a 5-on-5. It is basically a tie. Vikavolt.
A big bug coming down on Danielle's side, and that's a 3-stage bug too. So it's in the fight for the long haul.
Buzz. Let's see. Can I switch the sides here just so we can see it from the front? Look at that. Oh shit. Excisor, knock it down. Hidden Power, super effective against Leafeon. That's a huge thing to figure out. And with Toxic on the board, do we know if status effects stay with the Pokemon as they beef it?
I don't remember from the last game. I think it might have. I feel like I feel like the Machamp de-digivolved into a Machoke, and I believe it kept the Toxic.
I think you're right.
It kept the burn, but it did have a Flame Orb, so there's a chance that it just got reburned afterwards.
Now, I want to know, is Toxic going to stay? And if it does it keep doing its little multiplication of damage?
I would assume that it would. I'm seeing in the chat, no, they're cured, so it seems like they don't.
Okay, well, that is good. That is good. All right, Pidgeot is out here.
Now here's
Okay.
an interesting spot. Pidgeot and Vikavolt. Pidgeot's weak to thunder, but Vikavolt's weak to flying. So what we're
Mhm.
probably going to see, Pidgeot's the faster Pokemon, but it'll probably de-evolve Vikavolt, who will then be able to still fire off a thunder move at the Pidgeot.
And the thing is, the Pidgeot has Heat Wave as well, so it can work its way through in shit like this. So I'm fascinated to see how they decide to play this out. There's a real pondering moment here. Argyle has revealed 3 of those Pokemon. Boom, there we go.
It's fascinating to me that both Pokemon used a move that was super effective against the other, but not a move that is actually of their type. We saw a hidden power that might have been electric. I don't know for sure. But then a Heat Wave off of Pidgeot over a flying move. Interesting choices.
All right, it is Charjabug Sippy Saturday, and we see Charjabug out here.
Charjabug with the
Vikavolt.
Heat Wave getting that burn by a Thunderbolt onto Pidgeot. Or
There's
Pidgeotto.
probably hidden power ice, Mork says, which I think I agree with.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
Neck and neck here. These two beating each other down. Do we think that Vikavolt's next step down, Charjabug's next step down, is going to have access in the same way to the same moves?
I would bet it might have hidden power. I don't think it's going to have any of the electric moves.
It
I
does
take
have
that back,
Thunderbolt
and that's
still. There
Thunderbolt.
we go. There we go. There we go. Now, does Pidgey have Heat Wave? But I guess all it needs is Gust. It just needs a flying attack to be able to hit, 'cause that's still going to be super effective.
It's
Brave
got
Bird.
Brave Bird and
Hold
breaks
on,
up
using the Focus
Sash.
Sash. Yes.
This is the first time Vikavolt's been hit for a one-hit KO, and it
Damn.
hangs on.
Damn.
Did not expect
Incredible
that.
move.
What a play!
The dust clears and that little motherfucker is sitting there alive and well, and Pidgey is in the dirt behind. Forget Morbin time, it's grubbin time, Colton says.
God,
And
we got-
Colton is absolutely right.
We've got Vikavolt and Leafeon looking at each other. Neither of them is standing up too strong. Both of them just like, look, I'm here. I don't know what you need from me. Another
That's a
hidden power, super effective on the Leafeon. I think that the Ice Call was correct. Leafeon's trying to stall. We get hidden powers coming in, and the Toxic's just going to do more and more each turn. The real
Yep, we're at
question is,
12%.
the question is, when does the used Heal Bell to heal its Toxic?
Ooh.
It's down to 14, but it can still just keep recovering with leftovers and
Yeah.
Synthesis.
And it is faster, unfortunately, than our little grubbin here, so it's gonna be able to get the kill shot in when it wants. This is stressful. This is stressful.
Up at 72, is this the turn that they decide to take the shot?
I mean, I'd wait till I'm fully healed, right?
Well, it's never
Nope.
going to happen because it goes second, and Leaf Blade gets the KO on Vikavolt up to 85% healed from this. Leafeon entered the field as a toxic Pokemon with 2% HP. Now it's healed back up to 85 and just fine.
It came in here a dead man walking and is left here with a job, 3 degrees, and a wife and kids. It is incredible, the
Damn.
turnaround that this has had.
Yeah, F's in the chat for the Grubbin, the little Grubbin that could.
And then suddenly it could not. Metagross, here we go, here we go. Now, Steel and Grass, that's not a great matchup. Am I right about that?
I believe they're just neutral to each other. There's a chance Steel resists Grass. I'm a little hazy on Steel's resistances since they've been changed.
Excise our triggers in. Meteor Mash. All right, all right. We have the attack boost on the field. Leftovers happens.
Think Steel resists Grass? I just assume Steel resists it until proven otherwise.
Steel resists Grass. We have the more confirmation. Slowbro is out here.
We go. Now, that is the Meteor Mash raising Metagross's attack twice. It's now twice as strong as it normally is. And a Scald from Slowbro. It gets the burn.
Incredible, incredible. Slowbro also has leftovers. Metagross has to do something here. And like, here's the thing: you don't want to switch out because you don't want to learn that two times attack, right? You don't want to lose that.
Exactly.
Thunder Punch. That was a good move, a good swap, a good
Great
read
swap
on
for
the
Argyle.
situation. And Danielle, an important note, is still playing World of Warcraft. I'm
Still?
seeing that still
Double
still
monitors.
out there in that raid. And that's what we call professionalism. That's what we call a athlete. And again, like we said in The Princess Bride, this is the You know, if I see that light go off, if I see that Danielle stops playing World of Warcraft, that is the equivalent of I'm not left-handed.
Now, real talk, which takes more dedication, playing Pokemon Showdown while in World of Warcraft or the flu game?
It's hard to say. It really is. Who knows? Who could promise one of these things? Because both are difficult, both are strong. And I'm saying running around with a stuffy nose ain't nothing to doing a battle while also making sure you keep your macros on time.
There's a global cooldown. That doesn't happen for Jordan.
It doesn't. You're absolutely right.
Metagross, it loses the burn, but it also lost its pumps. Luckily for it, one of those Meteor Mashes it's been hit with has raised its attack again. So right now, I think it's Meteor Mashing, trying to fish for those increases and just getting some damage on the Leafeon before it tries to get in with something stronger here, like an Ice Punch.
We need to get Leafeon off the field. If Danielle wants a chance, Leafeon is proven to just be a tank over here. Like, you need to do something, or else it's just game over.
Metagross down to a Beldum. It does not have Meteor Mash anymore. Metagross probably only has, what, Zen Headbutt, and it might have Takedown if it's on the Pokemon, but I doubt it.
All right, and we're probably going to see a Synthesize. We're probably going to see... No, Excisor. See, I'm expecting Argyle to try to crank this Pokemon back up now. Leafeon has a chance.
Yeah,
as they're here
looks
facing
like they're
just a little
deciding
guy.
to take it out. I believe Leafeon is out of use as a Synthesis.
Oh, that is good to know. That is good to know. It's been out here doing a lot. Oh, I don't want to root against Danielle, but I do hate Landorus.
We got Landorus. It's a single stage, but it's a powerful single stage.
Can I get some booze, Landorus, in the chat? I hate these genie clowns. Boo. Someone get this guy off the stage! I abstain. I support Danielle, but not Landorus. Absolutely.
Landorus is sitting around polishing its rocks, getting that speed up, and it's enough to take Leafeon down to an Eevee. Does Eevee lose? It loses the grass move, so it can't hit. It can't hit Landorus. It looks it looks like Eevee is just here using whatever moves it's got in play, but it's going down.
Let me boo Landorus really quickly.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Thank you, SpongeBob SquarePants.
I think Riley meant to play a sound effect there. I didn't hear it.
They did. Don't you worry, big boy. Articuno is out here, a much better legendary.
Articuno's here, putting down a substitute. Argyle, again, in for the long game.
I haven't seen substitute in 1,000 years, but
Wow. Landorus has both Rock Polish and Calm Mind, but the setup, all the setup in the world isn't worth it if Articuno just takes it out.
we have another Dublade out here. This randomizer has been giving us a lot of the same Pokemon.
Well, Doublade is a strong Pokemon, and with no guard, neither of them's going to miss each other, and Doubled is going to just... It's going to have the same benefits that Porygon 2 had with its items, I would assume, of being extra tanky for what it is.
You've heard of Dedoo's Day, and now Dublad's Day.
Blues Day is Doublade. Doublade taking the time to set up some attacks. Articuno's behind a substitute, but it's not it's not dealing enough damage to kind of outrank the ability to start getting in a little bit of a pump, and we're getting a Sacred Sword that's going to kill the substitute.
Faded. I am fascinated at what's going to happen here. This feels truly still like it's anyone's game, even though I know Argyle is winning.
Well, we don't know that for sure yet. This Doublade is set up with a double attack. There's a chance that this Doublade's enough to take down the rest of the field.
And that's true. Articuno, one-hit kill here, and we don't know what that final Pokemon is on either side. Slowbro is the second of a two-stage evolution.
Articuno won't devolve if it gets hit with too strong of a move. Argyle really has to sit and think what's what the best thing we can do here.
Trying a freeze drive again. It must not have something good against Doblade.
Yeah, now it dealt a good chunk of damage with the Sacred Sword, but not enough to take out Doblade here, and it might be enough for Sacred Storm to take it out.
Ironhead, super effective. There we go. Playing around, trying to get those boosts before finishing the fucking job.
The Roost removing Flying type, leaving it just a pure ice, and it goes down hard to a Steel type move.
Damn.
Hold up with a Shadow Sneak on Slowbro. This could be Doublade's game.
This could be it. Danielle could have secured the bag again. Coming into the
a burn, but it's not enough to take out Slowpoke, and it is enough to lower down. This is a Honedge. Now, to be fair, this is a Honedge that does have increased defenses due to the Eviolite that we assume that it holds.
Well, can't we see that? Can I not see that by hovering over it? No, I cannot.
No, as spectators, we don't see it until it's been revealed, and that's not something that would happen unless it gets knocked off or something like that.
All right, Primarina, a 3-step Pokemon here at the end. Can Danielle seal the deal?
We've got a Doublade as one stage and one hidden Pokemon, so that could be a single stage. It could be 3.
A super effective hit there on the Honedge. This is neck and neck. This is anybody's game right now. We are here. We are at the Clash of the Titans.
A Diggersby versus a Primarina. Primarina has the type advantage here.
Oh,
but the Wild Charge hits hard.
Diggersby damaged by the recoil.
They are now down to Pokemon that are at 2 and 2 stages each.
Okay. The Wild Charge hits again. Are we gonna get a clean run?
Goes down to the little one, Poplio.
This might be it. This might be okay.
Now, Primarina keeps using hidden power, even though it doesn't look like it's super effective. I'm curious if it's choiced into that, and the Diggersby takes it down.
Wow. Holy shit.
What an ending.
When we first started this matchup, I knew that each member would bring it. Each team would bring it to their highest ability, but I did not think that I'd be seeing Danielle in the finals. But what a fool I am. Still playing World of Warcraft. Danielle, the red-tailed hawk, is out here, which means our finals match, our finale of the Pokemon Showdown here on the moon landing is Andrew Sherman versus Danielle last name.
We have seen some good stuff out of Danielle, but nothing as good as we've seen out of me. So I'm going to hop out of the booth, and I'm going to set up to play Arceus doubles.
All right. Holy shit. I can't wait to see what happens next here. I'm going to turn off your camera, Andrew. And you know what? God, part of me wants to just have both you fuckers in the call at once. But
you could do that. That'd be really funny.
Yeah, let me ask. I'm going to ask Danielle if they want to. Fucking incredible matches. Martin, how you feeling? What you thinking?
I feel great about this. That was an incredible last match of the Final Four. I'm excited to see what happens during these finals.
If you want a sun voice, I'll hang out here.
Yeah, absolutely. Danielle, incredible showing out there. Fantastic job. I need you to know how impressed we are. What do you have to say for yourself?
Not really sure how I pulled that off.
I'm just here to have a good time. It was impressive, and we are all fucking amazed. I'm turning up Danielle. Do not worry. Okay, Andrew, Danielle, anything you want to say to each other before the match begins?
Yeah, before we get started, I'm just gonna ask, what's your username? I need to send you a challenge.
Talk 90. You were looking at it the whole last game.
I was,
is-
but I was reading a
damn,
more interesting
damn.
thing.
Oh shit!
Can you say that again? I couldn't hear it over the savage burn.
I'm sending you a thing.
Awesome.
I have
Gotcha,
put a
dude.
red-tailed hawk on the screen to support.
Hell yes.
You go. Tobias is here. I'm gonna keep turning up Danielle. Do not worry. Do not worry.
Oh, I did not realize the full extent of this.
Marn, do you want to tell everyone what their finals are gonna be?
So our final two will be playing Arceus Metronome Doubles Battle, which is a doubles battle in which every team is 6 Arceuses who only know the move Metronome.
This is gonna be real fun.
Okay.
My-
Okay.
My draft league lovingly calls this mode Horse Plinko because it's random and sometimes the horses explode.
Oh, let's go.
We can
I
only
need to
hope.
see the. Give me the link. Give me the link so I can bring it up on the screen.
Let me.
Thank you so much. And that's championship behavior from Danielle. I just want to
Yeah,
say.
Mods, can we
Riley-
get a prediction?
Yeah, I think Raven is in chat and maybe can do that, or Jay.
And Danielle, best of luck.
Thank you. Good luck
I
to
will.
you too.
I will get the match up there. I just want to take a second to again fully consider. Everyone, take a second and say thank you and say how much. I want to take a chance to say thank you and say how impressive this entire match has been, this entire stream, this entire competition. 2 amazing competitors. Everyone in this bracket has been amazing. From the Baltimore Crabs, from our friends at Noise Space, from some of our other Moonshot hosts, to just motherfuckers who strolled in. I am happy to have you all here, and I'm happy to see what has played out. I am starting the poll right now. Who will be our champion? Danielle, Andrew. I'm putting 10 minutes on the clock. And I am saying, ding, ding, ding. The bell has been run. Let's start
I'm
the
nervous
fight.
about this match, which is weird because I have no choices here.
You have no control.
We have a metronome. Aura Sphere goes out is not very effective. Danielle is the closer target. Andrew is further away. I am going to move Tobias a little bit. Move the red-tailed hogs. That way we can see the health. All right. Last resort. Cut my life into pieces, but it failed. A hydro pump. 25% to 30%. Bubble beam swings over that way. It's going back to back, back and back. It's so fucking stressful. Now we have different types of Arceus out here
Yes.
today.
All
Let's
of the
see here.
Arceus are different types, and I believe some of them are different speeds.
Yes, they're all arranged, so I cannot see what they are exactly. But we have Danielle with a normal and flying, and Andrew with a dark and steel.
I just used belly drum, so I cut my own attack in half, or my own HP in half, in order to maximize my attack.
Holy shit.
Oh.
No!
There it goes.
Oh, that
One
was-
Arceus down.
That was self-inflicted.
I have no idea why the lost health is in ranges.
Oh boy.
We got people praying for Andrew to get that ass reconstruction surgery, but Danielle is winning 17,000 to 4,000. Oh my god, it is neck and neck. It is vicious out here. The bows are flying, the elbows are swinging. I'm scared.
I just used a move I didn't know existed.
That's
What
half
is-
the fun of Metronome.
What is Mist Ball?
It's probably some fairy type move. Lava Plume hitting everyone on the field. Water Gun, a little guy over at that Arceus. Encore has ended.
All right, well now they
Met-
can use moves other than Encore, or other than Metronome.
All right,
Now-
this is truly.
Now, you can use Struggle in certain instances in this game,
Oh, good.
All right,
and that occasionally does give you a leg up.
all right. Steel Wing from Danielle. We are both sides are down. One Arceus.
I'm not a big fan of the way that this poll is swapping up. I gotta say.
Yeah, no, listen, Danielle put on an amazing show. Like, I don't know what to say there. Danielle, how's WoW going? How you doing? How's the raid?
They downed Anduin,
Mhm.
which is like the mid-raid boss. So.
Do you play?
Soft boiled, really?
I'm picturing you in my brain as a druid. Is that right?
Close. It's a ranger.
Ranger.
Pets.
Same ballpark.
In fact, my hunter pets are named Jake and Tobias because I
Aw.
have 1 grand.
Incredible work over there. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have you doing this.
Now it looks like some of Danielle's guild is in the chat. Rooting
Yeah.
for
Is
her.
that true? Is that
Yeah,
true?
a lot of Danielle respecters have showed up
They-
in the
they
chat.
They have paused the raid.
Hello, Danielle respecters.
Hello.
Please
crew.
donate in Danielle's name. Danielle is on our side of the match. Andrew's on the far side.
We're getting beefy god over here.
Oh, toxic
Oh my
spikes are
God.
out. That is huge.
Oh
That is
no.
huge.
Oh god.
Oh, Gilded 2 Spec. These are also Standing Stones. Is Standing Stones a secret WoW guild that I didn't know about?
Teen!
All right. Lowering the attack over there. Andrew has 2 Pokemon down. Danielle has 2 Pokemon down. It's still anyone's game.
Not that one-hit KO with guillotine.
That was vicious. That was intense. That was beautiful. Well done out there.
Oh boy.
Team Andrew rally. Is it gonna happen here? Sky attack,
No,
cloaked
not
in
mist.
harsh light. Okay, so we have reflect and mist going on
Oh,
right
taunt.
now, and a
And
taunt.
a taunt, which means that I think the Arceus that taunt was used on can only use struggle now.
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh my-
actually, okay, so
You
there's
can only attack
something
things, right?
there's something interesting about that, which is that I did use Sky Attack last turn, so there's a chance that I'm choosing to use a different move this turn. Yeah, I technically am.
Oh, that's fun.
incredible. All right. Oh my god, it's still super effective over there. Oh, we have a big stat boost
Oh,
on
they
the
got
weekend
my
Arceus
bonus
to the left.
boost.
Critical hit boost might be curtains. Andrew's got to take care of that motherfucker, or else grassy terrain. That is not what we needed from our heavy hitter over there.
It sure isn't.
We have a struggle on the field.
Where-
Arceus is down.
He went down.
He went down. Hornleech is up. It is 3-4 right now on this field. The ancient power boost still there. Grassy terrain. There is mist. The poison Arceus comes in to eat those toxic spikes
Oh,
and not
that's
get
a good
affected
move.
by it.
Good
Incredible move. That critical hit hits the gyro ball. What is happening? Dream Eater. It's not asleep, Arceus. Marshadow.
Oh, Shadow
my
Force.
Oh, it's
There it
vanished.
goes.
It's gone. It's moving faster than I can see. Oh my god. Metronome. Bullet punch. A critical hit.
All right, what do we got?
No.
Poison powder.
Yes.
All right.
I'll take it.
The super powered Arceus has taken the other Arceus to avoid the attack. Shadow Force hits. Oh boy. My heart is pounding. The wind is howling. Somebody play Megalovania. Wait, I can play Megalovania.
You do have the power, Riley.
I do have the power. Let me just go over here. Bop, 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 bop.
Now, this is still anyone's game because Metronome also includes a large amount of self-destructive moves, and there's no telling when an Arceus could just use that.
I do not like how stacked this Arceus on the other side of the field is right now.
It
He's
doesn't
a big,
matter if it doesn't
strong
ever use a
man.
move.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I got-
really only using status moves.
Well,
on
I got
itself.
So
speed
its special
control
defense
now.
is currently 628.
All right, there we go. We have 2 Arceus versus 4 Arceus, and we still have the
Splash.
beefcake over there. Splash. We got it. Can I get some donations for the splash I just saw, please? Fucking incredible. Bounce in the air. Bounce, 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 bounce. Our strong boy Arceus still holding on. Boomerang got avoided.
At the wrong target. Bulldoze.
Bulldoze.
I hit my own guy.
Holding on. The other one's still in the air. Grass Knot.
Jesus.
Big hit with Grass Knot. The bounce.
Okay, boys, put him down.
Strong Arceus is down. Strong Arceus is down.
Boy.
Oh, anything can happen. Any given Sunday. All right. Double kick. This is vicious out here. Sand coffin.
There it goes!
Oh shit!
Explosion! No! Andrew! An unforced error causes Andrew to lose the game. Andrew takes himself out. He will not let Danielle take him out. And Danielle comes out on top. Oh,
That is the
Beautiful.
best way that battle could have ended.
beautiful.
I hoping that would happen.
I love sports. Congrats, Danielle. I am taking a moment
Congratulations.
to reach out to you and to crown you our own personal Pokemon champion. You have won the Moonshot Invitational,
Thank
and you
Ryan.
deserve to. What words do you have to say here?
Let's see. Arceus, and Arceus did a phenomenal job. One of them didn't go out on the field, but the other two really stuck it in there. I have to give it up for my boy Swole Arceus for sticking in there so long.
Yep, big beefy Arceus really did great for you.
Also, check out Standing Stones. We got a lot of content. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
And actual play. If actual play's your thing, you can listen to us. If media review of like children's media is your thing, we've got a Steven Universe podcast. We have an Animorphs podcast.
Outstanding.
We don't have a Pokemon one yet, but maybe that'll happen after Animorphs. Who knows?
I've put a little crown on the red-tailed hawk on screen.
Incredible.
Oh, and with that, my dear friends, with our champion crowned, with our loser sitting in the camera spot,
Yep.
it has been a pleasure to have you here today. Next up on my list, we kick into the late night block. Where are we sitting, Marn? You talk to me.
We're sitting at just fucking doing the thing, I think. Unless you have any objections.
I'm down to skip Casey's mods, that way you don't have to stay up 1,000 hours.
I am literally in the middle of drinking a Mountain Dew, so I will be up 1,000 hours whether I like it or not.
Let me rephrase that. I can skip Casey's mod so I can go to bed.
Sure, if you want to go to bed, that's fine.
I do. My dear friends, again, Danielle, thank you. Andrew, thank you. I'm not going to cut our microphones, but I am going to cut our screen so I can bring up our schedule and our stretch goals because we are at 3,320. This is an amazing feat that we've hit, and thank you so much for getting us there. So currently, what our stretch goals are looking like. You have unlocked the extra life, so if tomorrow you all die against Leshy, you have another chance at success. We are on our way to breaking our record for the highest money we've ever raised at a charity stream. And to do that for our inaugural stream here on Moonshot, that means the world to me. I can't stress that enough. Now, I'm going to go to bed, so I'm just going to read this off to the rest of you. Tomorrow morning, we're still going for the late night block. You unlock that, and now we're triggering it, where we're going to have Trivia Murder Party, Stick Fight the Game, and some Psychic Damage Tetris.
We might also do an extra hour of Jackbox to make up for Casey's mod.
And we might do an extra hour of Jackbox to make up for Casey's mod. And then, under that, tomorrow as we start, we are starting at 3 p.m. Eastern with Mario Party for the crown. You remember that Sam has the crown from the Mario Party at Extra Life, and you know what's going to happen? We're playing another game for it. We have VTuber Mario Kart, a little thing called Moonshot Marketing Help, Time to Drop, Road to Rumble. The finale of multiple of our things are happening tomorrow, followed by the finale of finales, Inscription. I am going to literally cut the stream for a moment, so that way Marn can kick the screen on. Is that what we're doing, Marn?
Yeah.
All right. So the screen's going to come down, and then it'll come back up again. You all are incredible. Thank you for being here. And talk to you in just a minute.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, gamers.
Good night, gamers. Well, see you in 5 minutes.
Yeah, see you in 5 minutes. I just really wanted to play the Amphibious song again.
Wisdom, integrity, unscripted, unrelenting. It's Canine Crusher.
Oh man, stinky Canine Crusher and Spider-Man. Just because I'm not a superhero doesn't mean I don't know how to help. Huh?
Yes. I was finally able to collect the rest of the petty cash. Here's the rest of what I owe you.
Oh, of course. It's always a pleasure doing business with you, Dr. Stiffmaw.
Yes, thank you very much. I can't wait to unleash havoc with my new toy.
I look forward to the havoc you will wreak with this tool, Dr. Stiffmaw. So long.
Excellent. Well, why don't you come with me, Mr. Crunch, and we'll go wish Canine Crusher a bit of good luck before his match in the Terror Dome.
Well, this ought to be helpful.
Well. Canine Crusher, I suppose you're preparing for your big fight, huh?
Well, Dr. Stiffmore.
Here's your final meal before the fight, you puny coward. I can't wait to see you get crunched back in the Terror Dome. Yes, that's right, Canine Crusher. Eat as much as you can, as you're going to need all the fuel possible to defeat Spider-Man in the Terror Dome.
This reminds me of more than 3 years ago when we've sat down once before, and we talked to each other about all that stuff. This is a lot of spaghetti. This is one big plate of spaghetti. It is. I mean, I am famished, as though I am famished because I haven't barely eaten anything since I had those baguettes earlier today. So yeah, I am hungry.
Indeed, this does make me quite nostalgic for the simpler days. Canine Crusher, I'd like to talk some sense into you. I'll give you one more chance. Join my side, Canine Crusher. Together we can work to create unimaginable new possibilities for the world. You just have to be willing to step on a few heads along the way.
No, I'm serious. I don't really think I can be involved with you like that, because I think you made a lot of bad choices